Hello, welcome back. And in the last session, we understand how to add items to the cart and how to display the cart items into the cart page. And today we are going to learn how to remove items from the cart because this is the original Amazon. So once you add items to the cart, you will get an opportunity to delete items, save for later. A lot of things are there, but we can implement one simple thing that is delete. Okay, if because we are going to display all the cart items, and if you don't need that item, you can remove it. So even our application is also loading, so you can test it. So right now, okay, this is a home page and product listing. Okay, I'm just adding few things, so I'm just adding one item to the cart. At the same time, I'm going to add the solid gold one, two items, and some SanDisk. Okay, total three items. Okay, let's go the cart. If you see, we are able to see these three products here. Okay, now when we came to the cart page, okay, already it is added to the cart. That's why instead of add to cart, we can provide an opportunity for a user that delete item from the cart. So this logic is very, very important, and maybe while that logic, we will get some confusion. So I will try to explain in a simpler way. If you do practice, it's going to be very, very easy. And today we are going to learn one super important concept, that is a custom hook. Okay, not in detail, but we are just entering into the concept called custom hook, and we are going to create two custom hooks today. Okay, in future, in coming sessions, we are going to learn in detail, but here we are going to just enter into the custom hook. That is the most important topic and the most important interview question as well. Okay, what are the custom hooks and why we need to use it? And just they will ask, for suppose if you are experienced developer, definitely they will ask a question like, they will give us some scenario and you should write some custom hooks on that. So we should learn in detail. Okay, without wasting time, let's focus on our simple application now. We need to focus the cart page, how to delete an item from the cart. So here, if you see, we are using a product component to display these products, right, in the product listing, at the same time cart page. But at one place we should have a add to cart, and in another place we should have a delete item to the cart. So it's tough to manage with a conditional rendering or something. So it's better to create a separate component for cart. So what I'm saying here, product listing page is the parent. In this also, we are using us as a product as a child to display all the product. And at the same time, in the cart.jsx also, we are using the same product. So that's why, so if you do changes for one component here, it will reflect in the both the places. But in the product listing page, we should have a different button name, and for cart.jsx, it should have a different button. So instead of making complexity, so it's better to create another component. So what I'm doing, I'm going to create a simple same component like product.jsx, and I will, instead of add to cart button, I will go we can go with a delete item to the cart. So the components, so here I'm writing product underscore cart. So it represents that, okay, this is a component which we are going to use in the cart page, simply JSX. So just go and in the product.jsx, just copy everything. Sorry, what? Okay, fine. So I hope we have copied, right? And here, just to change the name of that as a product cart everywhere, product cart, and this is a product cart. And what we need to do here, here instead of add to the cart, okay, or if you want, I'm just commenting this one. Okay, let after 1 minute we can remove it. Okay, I just commented, and first just go back to the cart page. So here instead of this product, previous product component, just import product underscore cart. So like we are going to use the same structure. Product cart. Why it is showing error? Import a JS6 component product card must be in a Pascal case or string case. Okay, Pascal case. So just remove underscore because it is not allowing this format. Product card because it should we should follow some rules and regulations. Hopefully this will work now. And just add this here. So nothing, only we are going to just replace the button. So just go back. So now if you see, this is coming from the product card component. This is a product card component, and this is uh, the original product component. That's why we are able to see add to cart in the cart item. I just commented that code, right, so it's not displayed. So instead of, like, our requirement is in the product card, we need a button to dispatch. Sorry, I have some cold. Mm, button, okay, and first give a name for that. Okay, that is delete item from cart, or it's better to just simple delete. So if you see, you will see we should able to see the delete button. If you want to add some styles, just add it, otherwise no problem. For now, delete. And here what we need to do, so if you see in the cart we have three items. If we click on this delete, so we should delete that item from the cart. That is very important. Okay, delete item from the cart, so that we need to dispatch a delete. We need to dispatch an action to delete an item. So let's see whether we have that logic or there in the con reducer. Okay, right now, if you see in our reducer, we didn't implement delete item from cart or something. So we should add that case here. So, but here this logic is going to be very important. Observe carefully. So it's not. Oh my God, I copied switch case as well. Just copy, or just don't copy. Please write down so that you will get a good practice. Even if it's not a big deal, I will also type it. Okay, so case add to cart here. It's very important. So observe carefully. What we need to do. Suppose in the cart right now we have three items or 10 items. Just imagine we have a 10 items. Okay, just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, whenever we are dealing with the react state, that is a state, right? We should not mutate that. So what we need to do, we can copy the same thing. Observe carefully. Suppose if I want to delete this item, so I'm just giving some color for understanding purpose. I want to delete this item. I want to delete this item only. So then what we need to do if you want to delete that item? So we are going to dispatch an action. We are going to dispatch, and of course we will provide the same product details. Okay, what you want to delete. That is fine. That it's fine, but in this reducer logic what we need to do, because we can't update the state directly, we can't delete this item directly from that array. Okay, that is wrong, right? We know the fundamentals of React.js, how to update the state. So we need to we should not mutate it. So that what I'm doing, observe carefully. First, take a copy, shallow copy. Let's take a copy. Okay, and filter it. So what you need to filter? So just filter that we don't, because you will get an ID for that. And if you filter not equal to that ID, so then what will happen once you filter? I will show you the logic as well. Not equal to that ID. So after filter, okay, in between just add a filter. Filter this item not equal to the payload, because we are getting the payload, right? Payload dot payload dot id. So because we are passing the payload here, and we are passing the item which you want to delete. So what will happen after filter? So it will filter and it will give you the remaining items. It will give you remaining items. Then just just update with this information to this state. So that means if you just return this as this remaining 9 items as a new state, that is very important. That is very important. Okay, don't delete directly or something. So Varun, understood what I'm explaining?
Yeah, Ravi.
Yeah, for watching this video. If you have confusion, just ping me in the comment section. I will explain. So at least, of course, after implementing, hopefully you will understand. So what I'm doing here, first, what I said, just take a copy. So here I'm just taking it's a constant, simple like new card equal to, from where you will get a card, state dot card, right? State dot card. This state and card is the array. And so first let me add some return statement. So why it's showing the warning? Duplicate case label. Oh, so here delete item to the card, right? Delete underscore item underscore from card. So delete item card, or even you can give any good name for that. That's fantastic. So here, what I'm doing, I'm taking a state dot card. So if you copy like this, what will happen? It is a normal copy. So it is going to change on the original one. So what we need to do, Varun? Okay, this is array, right? This is array. Just spread state dot card. Actually, this destructuring is very important. So you should do practice minimum 10 times. Okay, how to destructure the objects and arrays. It's very important. Even if I don't do practice for 2 3 days, I will get confusion. That's why I'm suggesting please do practice multiple times. Okay, what we are doing, we should have a clarity. So I'm just taking a copy of like a shallow copy with a spread operator. I got a state dot card. So if you want cross check, okay, maybe we can add a console.log, but for that we need to dispatch an action. So let me do that. Okay. Okay, we can implement. Later we can cross check if we don't get a proper result. So we got the new card. Okay, that means we got the card details. Now we can filter. So now new card dot filter filter, and you will get, we are going to get that information, that object information from the payload. So here we are just adding the payload, right? We are just passing the exact object information into the card, right? So here also we'll get the same payload, but in the payload, because let's see, we can just pass that, dispatch that one so that we can understand easily. So here on click, event, what we need to do, just add arrow function dispatch. So dispatch. So we need to dispatch the same thing, okay? But the only thing is the type should be changed. So here, so just copy, okay, not copy, just I will write down everything. Type colon. So this time, what we need to dispatch? This as a type. So type a delete item from colon. And the payload, the same object. So whatever the information you're getting to that product, like product ID, title, price, image, and rating. So it's better to pass everything, even though you are using only one ID, but it's better to pass because maybe sometimes we require remaining details also to cross check. Okay, so here that is comma payload. Okay, so I just forgot to add. So payload, the spelling should be proper. Okay, fine. So now what we have done, dispatch an item. Okay, the type is delete item from the cart, and the payload we are passing this one. Okay, payload we are passing ID, title, price, image, and rating, and the item, the text for on that button is a delete. So fine. So we will get this payload. So here I hope you're able to understand what I'm talking. So here you will get, because whenever you dispatch, if whenever you click on that button, it is going to hit this red user and it will pass the state, current state, and the action dot payload. And based on that state, we have taken that the cart information, because the state is an object. Inside that, the cart is an array. So that I just copied that state that card into the new, and here, so we are going to the filter. So item arrow mark, what item not equal to, okay, payload dot id, because okay, this is what payload, action dot payload dot id. So it should not match with that item. So we are going, what we are doing, so this is, we have taken a copy. Okay, we have taken a copy, a shallow copy. So we are not copying the reference, we are just copying the information to the new array, and we are just trying to filter it. So once you filter, it will return, filter will return a new set of array. So what we are doing, not equal to payload.id, so that it will just return all the items apart from this particular item. So you will get the new array, then you can have, you can return as a new state. That's it. That's simple. So we got it. So here we will get a so you can say constant. Here you can say, okay, new state, or okay, a lot of things we are taking here. What we can do, so okay, new card or updated card. Okay, updated card something, maybe I'm giving a lot of different names. So we got the updated card information. Now observe carefully, we should construct the state properly. Okay, our state is an object, right? Our state is an object. First, what we need to do, we should return, we should destructure the original state, and the card, the new card will be this updated cart. So lots of things are there. Hopefully, let's see whether it is working or not. First of all, whether I did everything properly or not. Then I'll explain one more time. So what I'm doing here, simply I'm just copying the card array into a. I just copied shallow copy, not I'm not copying the reference. I'm just copying the version information, and I'm just doing a filter. And once we got the filtered information, and I'm updating the state. So updating the state, be careful because we are just updating this cart only, not entire state. So in future, maybe we can store some users information or any other information here. Okay, in future, yes, if you're working on the big application, like user profile, who has logged in on, so whether he is logged in or logged out, we are going to maintain that state also in the same place. So at the time, it's really important to understand how to destructure the objects and arrays and updating that is a the very important topic. I hope you guys understood. Let's see whether it is working or not. I'm not sure. Really, I didn't practice yesterday. So fine. So product listing, hopefully it is not going to break anyway because it's fantastic. I'm just adding one item, two items. Even after clicking that, you should display some message like I success item added to the cart successfully. It will be more meaningful. Okay, so everything, because it's not that much easy to work on real-time applications. So we should learn a lot of things. Okay, I just added four items to the cart. Just click on the cart. So we got the four items. We got the four items. And now tell me, Varun, which item we need to delete from these four?
Anything is fine.
I think it's fine. Okay, I'm just deleting this solid gold because it's looking like too much costly. I don't have that much money, so I'm just removing this. I'm not sure whether it is working or not. Hopefully, it is not working. So if you see, it is not deleted. Why it is not deleted? Hmm. What went wrong? This is the updated card.
If you open console, in console you can see keys are not defined like that. Error will get like this.
Well, actually, it's always good to get some errors. Each child in a list should have a unique key. Okay, even though it's a warning, right? Okay, fine. Product card here, right? Where we need to add
Yeah,
it. Where we are using map method as a key. Cart page, right? Cart page. We have added, right? Product.id.
we have added, but even though it is showing that, I don't know why.
Uh-huh. Okay, each child in a list. Hmm. So, list should have a unique key. Yes, definitely we should have a key. Okay, it is saying like a product card. Product card key we are adding. So it is not showing for the product listing page because we did this in the same way, right?
Yeah, but for cart only it is showing.
So card. Okay, right now it's not showing. Delete. It's not deleting. Okay, okay. Somewhere in the some wrong things in the logic actually. Okay, okay, no problem. No problem. Just item. Arey Baba, this item dot id, right? Hmm? Because we are taking each and every item from the cart and we need to cross check with the ID. Hopefully, this is the mistake. Okay, let me add items to the cart one more time. Add to the cart, add to the cart, add to the cart. Okay, add to the cart. Okay, I think we have added again 4 items. Go to the cart page and just remove the costliest one. Okay, middle one I think. Okay, this is John Hardley. Okay, it is just removing everything. Okay, that's good. At least it is doing something. Why it is removing? No, it is completely refreshing the card. If I'm not wrong, to the card, add to the card, go to the card page. Just okay, just let me do. Okay, maybe I did some costly mistake. So if I delete, okay, it is removing all the items. Why? Okay, no problem. We can cross check what is there in this one. I hope it is just hitting. Maybe I did some mistake. So what is the updated card? Let's see in the console. Right in the card, card item. So we have 2 items now. We go to the card page. We have 2 items still. I'm just deleting the first one. Oh, okay. We are not getting anything actually because completely it is filtering. Okay, whenever it is filtering, it is saying that no item is there to update. So it is just removing everything. Why? Card ID is equal to ID. We can do one thing. We can do console.log. So let's see what we are getting in the new card and payload also we can cross check. No, action dot payload the updated part. Okay, good. So again, I'm just adding item to the cart, one item. So who are watching this video, if you know, you don't need to wait for me. You can fix it and work on it. So I just added 3 items to the cart. Now going to the cart page. Okay, I'm just removing everything here. And whenever I dispatch any action from this one, let's see. I'm just deleting the first. Okay, men's cotton jacket. It's good. It's a simple text title. Okay, so here we are getting 3 items in the cart. That is perfect. The cart is we are copying the properly. Okay, ID is getting undefined. Okay, got it. Yeah, Varun, you are absolutely correct. Somewhere we are not passing the ID. Okay,
Yeah,
so if you see, we are passing the key, but we are not passing ID. Okay, got it. So if you see in the product page, this is ID, right? ID title, but we are not passing this ID. We are not passing this ID as a prop, as a prop, as a prop. So ID. So we should pass it actually. We should pass it. Okay. Product dot ID. Okay, yes, I think I forgot it. Okay, and one product listing page we are passing. Here also we are not passing, but of course we are not dealing anything with the ID. That's why we didn't get any error there. So we should pass the ID because that is a prop, right? That is, if you don't pass it, it is just holding undefined. That's why the whole problem. That's fantastic. And of course we have passed the key. That's why I didn't focus on this one. Okay, super. Hopefully it will work now. Hopefully. So just go to the home page. Add items: men's casual premium, men's casual slim fit, and so like something rose gold, platted, stainless steel, whatever it is. Okay, just to the go to the cart, and I'm just removing men's casual slim fit. It's working. It's working. Okay, this is the logic. This is the logic. Understood, Varun? Hopefully,
Yeah.
we are not going to get any error now in the console. Yeah, no errors. Everything is fine. So if everything is working fine, it's better to remove the comments like console.logs, and we can optimize this code now. So observe carefully. So here, okay, instead of just storing into separate one, what I'm going to do, mm, okay, observe carefully. Once you have done a practice, what we have done so far, then try to optimize it. I'm just copying here. Okay, instead of just dealing in two lines, so I will get the all the I will take a shallow copy, then I will apply filter immediately. So this is the new one. So just take the updated card. It's better updated card. Varun, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So let's see first of all whether it is working or not. Maybe sometimes we try to optimize. There is a chance that breaking it may break it. So so always it's better to cross check whenever you do changes. So right now, okay, I'm going to add four items now. So again, I'm deleting men's casual slim fit. It's working. It's working. So the whatever the logic is there, it's absolutely correct. So this is the most important thing in e-commerce application. If you see, just go to the original Amazon. What else is there? What else is there? So the main thing is maintaining the cart. And once you add item to the cart, it should be there in the cart. And once you click on the cart, you should able to read it, and you can delete items to the cart. Yes, and then proceed to pay. And whenever, and that is another screen. In that means you will get the confirmation that we are going to purchase these three or four products, and then go for a payment. So if you just integrate the payment, then it will work. And the most important thing is we should maintain the account like login and logout. Okay, apart from that, that is you, because if you want to add laptops, phones, or like hundreds products or 1,000 products, 10,000 products, that is your wish. So just create multiple screens: one screen for laptops, one screen for gift cards, one screen for pet supplies, one screen for Amazon, like whatever. You can just maintain everything. So in the React application, so just create a navigation bar, one, just for under learning purpose, just put laptops and phones and some categories. Just define according to like 10, go with the 10 categories, and simple. So if you see, so we have created product listing page, right? Product listing page. So here we are displaying all the products. Right now we don't have any category. Directly we are getting from fake API and products. But what you can do, if you have a good amount of data in one screen, just display the laptops. Okay, for that, just create multiple screens. Just you can think about optimization later. Okay, first understanding purpose, just go and create laptops listing page and laptop.jsx and just define properly. And hopefully we no need to use multiple components for. Okay, here the same product.jsx you can use for laptops and iPhones, every product in the application. For cart page, because we are adding a new button, that's why I just created a new thing. So I hope you guys understood what I'm talking. So,
I have two doubts.
so Varun, tell me.
So here we have search bar, right, in Amazon.
Yeah,
So if we click on search, it will show some auto suggestions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how we can implement that one, and on refresh, everything should be same. If you refresh in our application, cart will become 0. But
Mm-hmm.
here, if you refresh, cart will be 4 only.
No, no. Here it is not refreshing actually.
No, actually, what I'm telling is, here you have added 4 items in the cart, right?
Yes.
So if you click on refresh button, so that 4 items will remain same, right?
Oh, got it. Here. That means if you reload the page or refresh.
Yes,
Okay, okay. But what is happening now? Right now, where we are storing the card information,
in our local.
yeah, in a React application state, right? That's a
Yes.
context. But Amazon, okay, once you add item to the cart, it will save in the database actually. Okay,
Okay.
it will store that information in the cart at the same time in a database. So it will always sync. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, got
That's why
it.
even after logging out, because if you just sign out and after 1 day, 2 days, again if you log in, still you can see the information, right?
Yeah.
So how many items you have added to the cart. That means they are maintaining that thing in a database. Otherwise, because even if you close this browser now and just open it again, that means you're loading the entire application one more time, right? So at the time it will bring those details again from the database. Or sometimes it will store in a cache. No, maximum it will store in a database, because even if you open things in a private browser, or even if you open the same application in, suppose you just added item to the cart from laptop, and if you open your mobile application, still you can see those details. So everything will store in a database. Yeah. That's fantastic. So yeah, because once you understand the React fundamentals, okay, it's better to do a project actually. It's better to do a project, because I will show you what are the projects we need to do, because lots of things are there in the YouTube. So let me, okay. I will suggest two YouTube channels. Okay. One is JavaScript Mastery. Okay. This is, I
How
love
does
this.
Docker help?
Hey, Baba. Okay. In this, just go to the playlist, and just find out the React applications. Okay, you see, build and deploy full stack made applications. So now
Hello, everyone.
absolutely you can understand, because maybe a lot of concepts are there, but by doing this project you can understand easily. So if you see, this is full stack build and apply application. Even he just implemented JWT token authentication. Lots of things are there. This is one YouTube channel I can suggest, but you can pick one project, only one thing, and finish it properly. Just follow blindly what he's saying, and just do a reverse engineering, and just try to read the documentation. Suppose if suppose if he's using a Redux, okay, at the time just go and read some documentation about the Redux. You can understand easily. Okay, but definitely we can find a best example like recreating Amazon with context API. Mm, so Amazon clone with context API. Okay, hopefully, I think, if you see, this is also very good build application code, app clones with React.js, like clever programmer. I love this YouTube channel. So you can find a lot of things, but few, because I will let's build Amazon. Okay, he's just implemented with Next.js. Right now, I didn't explain Next.js. That's why I'm just searching for the React application. Okay, okay. I will do one thing. So I will search, and I will give you two or three suggestions, so that you can pick one among that and you can finish the application. Okay. Meantime, because right now I'm not going to focus on all the implementation of the search and all the things, because you can find that information in the YouTube, thousands of tutorials are there for doing the projects clonings. So I will suggest one or two, three things you can start doing. But here, first our target is we should understand all the concepts in React. Okay. So far we have completed 90% things in these three sections: describing the UI, adding interactivity, and managing the state. So if you see, just click on managing state. So here, especially sharing between the components, preserving and resetting the state. Maybe I didn't explain in detail, but extracting static logic to the reducer, state logic to the reducer, passing data deeply into the context, scaling up with the reducer and context. That's what, because last this thing this section we are discussing from last maybe 10 sessions. Okay, so once we have done, okay, already we are done with this third section also, we are going to enter into the escape hatches. This is the most important thing, and at the same time we are going to learn custom hooks and some other important topics, and how to do optimization and some other techniques. Once we understand all these things, then I will explain the pro we are going to do a real-time project. But meantime, you don't need to wait for me. You should start building one clone. So it's better to go with Amazon, because we are also doing the same thing. We are very close to that. So it's better to finish. Even you can store the details in a Firebase, or you can implement the authentication part, everything. So everything will be there. So here, this is what thing. Okay, another one is custom hooks is there, right? So Varun, we can discuss custom hooks on Monday, because let's implement this one, everyone. So once you got understanding of how we are maintaining the heart and the context, observe carefully, and how you are implementing the reducer. This is very, very important. Once everyone done, because few more students are watching these videos and they are doing practice, let them finish this quickly. And then on Monday, we are going to enter into the custom hooks and other important topics. Okay, fine, Varun.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, who are watching this video, please do a practice and finish up to this one. So hopefully you will understand clearly that how this code implementation, the same thing is there in Amazon. Maybe they are using Redux. That's a third party tool. It will provide more and more options for us. Apart from that, the logical part is same. That's all for today, and see you on Monday again. Bye bye.